following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Seven, prostitute.
Roll up.
Seven.
Meters to the bottom of the shaft.
Don't!
So you go down, you get down about halfway, and then you lose your grip on the elevator top, and then fall down.
I hope it's a short slide.
Hey, you're at the bottom of the elevator.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It just turns a little
Don't
bit.
you have grab boots?
Yeah, but it's like I couldn't use them because it's a little space. Oh, I could if I was going like if I had my feet already in a
Yeah, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Also, you've got weird Quarian feet legs.
Who even knows how that works?
That magic.
That weird Quarian feet legs.
Yeah.
Aquarium feet leaks.
That Quarian bum
Supposed to
bums.
normal human feet legs.
No, they're just feet. What's wrong with you?
So you're in an area that's about half the height of the elevator car itself, beneath the elevator car, but part of it is it's got the lower part of the elevator mechanism
In it.
in it.
So I'll attempt to untangle myself from my fallen position and right myself.
You have to kind of, if you want to stand up in this area, because
Who needs to stand?
okay, I was going to say you have to be squatted anyway.
I'll be crouched or
Oh, you can crawl and
Crawling,
crouch quite easily.
and I'll begin my search. I don't know what kind of roll you want.
What are you searching for specifically? Just any other vents out of there?
Yeah,
or?
or any access way that might lead further down, be it vent, maintenance hatch, secret tunnel.
There appears to be a grate that you could pull off that might lead to further into what you would consider to be under the ground floor of the facility.
We're going to finish the mission and he's going to make a whole bunch of duct rat friends.
And we never saw Zalo again.
Oh, well.
He becomes king of the duct rats.
And Tess is strangely silent on the matter.
And then later he arranges to have kidnapped a blonde woman who is a blind woman who is an artist, and it ultimately leads to his downfall at the hands of Doctor Doom.
Check for any alarmature or anything on this hatch.
Use your wire scan.
Alarmatures, there's a good idea.
Alarmatures.
It's like Mass Effect Siren Head.
Yeah, I'll use my wiry doodad. Any power at all going to this?
Oh, you don't. Well, you see the power running around, but there's nothing that's connecting to the grate. Like that grate is literally just that.
Oh, yeah.
No electronics whatsoever.
Oh, you don't have to cut it.
You want to roll or
Strength
just...
check, yeah.
Natural 20.
18.
So close.
No. 16.
Oh, well, you mean you would have had it with 18, but with 16 you still have it.
It's not like it's 5.
Or 4.
You know, you're not quite as good at doing that as he is.
Oh, he's had more practice.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, well, I will carefully make my way through whatever this leads to. I don't wish to suddenly climb out of it into any, say, corridors or hallways or rooms without first examining what is going on.
Okay, so
Foyers are fine.
It goes for
These are
about
bills, yes.
it goes for about 5 meters, and then as you're crawling through it, the noise gets louder.
What kind of noise?
Mechanical noises,
Xenomorphy noises.
like repetitive,
Fan
procedural.
noises? Or-
Some fans, but more like clunking, whirring.
Pistony noises?
Yeah, a bit of that.
Fucking redstone.
For the amount
Someone's
of
using a piston clock. What an
the amount of
idiot.
standard floors the building has, and the amount of floors we stop on the elevator, would be below the assembly we were looking for earlier?
this you would imagine the based on if your directions are correct, then this is below the main assembly.
Underground base on the Citadel. How do you do that? What even is this? What even is this?
Cool, I will carry on.
So you basically come to another grate after that 5 meters, but you hear the sort of that loud. It really starts to get loud as you get close to that.
And I imagine there'll be some kind of negative from that ambient noise, but I would like to make a listen check to listen for peoples on the other
okay.
side of this.
Pick up one of the old Asari leases that had underground sex dungeon.
Well, I
and
get
you
a
refurbish
9.
it.
So,
Clunk, clunk, where is
strength check to push it without, but I don't want to let go of it,
okay, yeah.
ideally. Falls not allowed. Praise Jeebus. But that is
Right there.
Natural 1.
natural 1.
Oh.
Now, do I just fail to push the thing out? Because I failed the strength check.
So are you want to go? Do you Mr. Burns this, or do you go pop? Aha! Drop.
Yeah, that's
The second one, obviously. It clatters loudly to the ground.
Sure about that?
I've got one here and that other one over there.
No,
It
no.
clatters
Look,
loudly to the
look,
ground.
look. Can I overwrite that roll with a natural 20? Because that would.
Now you know we're going to
roll
need...
one now. Is that what you're wondering? If you
Or
just
if I use
randomly-
my banked one, I think. But
I mean, do you want to waste your banked one on this?
no, because if there even is someone there, I might be able to resolve it. I'll stay in the thing. I'll pull out the stun rifle, and I'll just wait. I'll just wait for a minute.
For a whole minute? Literally a minute?
30 seconds. A minute is a lot longer whenever you actually think about
Oh,
it.
it is in Citadel too.
Another 30 seconds.
You don't even know what that
You've
is.
never been there. You wait 30 seconds. Logan, you're on.
Looking for the office.
Spot check.
I think I already know that this is 21. Yes.
You come across some larger offices, and these have nameplates on them.
Cool.
And you do see one that's got Galeria Business in gold.
Occupado?
You can't see because it's not.
Oh, they don't have that glass top thing.
Making it easier on you.
Motion detector.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and that's right. You don't even roll for that. You just activate it.
Just takes like some action.
Doesn't appear to be any motion coming from
Anyone
that
around?
or the neighbouring offices. Either.
Anyone around?
Not around
Any
this area.
cameras around?
Oh.
I specifically, before I even do a generalized check, I check the corner of the hallway and the intersections first, because that's usually where you put cameras.
Mm-hmm. There is one at the corner of the hallway. And yeah, you see one down, there's like another hallway that leads to an intersection, and you see one there.
Can either of them see me, though?
The one at the end of that hallway intersection, that second camera, might be a bit far away from you,
The angle and all that. stuff.
based on where you think it's probably going to be looking at.
Alright.
The other one will probably be able to see you there.
Alright, I'm going to have to go down there and I'm going to have to take care of that camera first. So I go down to the corner and then I do another check to see if anyone's around. Or if there's an
You
overlapping
see somebody at a water cooler down the left side of that intersection, just having a drink.
Shite. Yeah, gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
The camera will see me. camera's fixed or rotating?
It has a very slight rotate, but it's not much. It will always be able to see down the corridor that where you came from. That's towards Bezenius's office, but it only has a slight view on the other two.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Because it's not an action that affects something else, I can drop an Ator disc onto the camera without breaking cloak. So I do that. Then I'm going to go back down the corridor so the guy can't see me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run a damp through the Ator disc into the camera. I realize this will drop my cloak.
Mm-hmm.
And then I immediately shut down the camera before I loop it.
Okay. I don't think you have to roll for the damp. I think that just happens. You just have to roll for the loop.
That's a natural 20.
You think that works?
Uh-huh. One of these days it's not gonna.
Hopefully it won't be on the Citadel when that happens.
Right. Now that I'm fairly sure I can't be seen by anywhere, I'm gonna try the door.
Okay. It's locked.
Yes, the door is locked in front of Logan.
Damn that.
No, I forgot to do it. Okay, so that is going to be a 30 to unlock the door.
Not in any real capacity.
It's unlocked.
Try the door again.
It's still unlocked.
No, I mean, try to open the door.
Oh, yeah. Now it opens.
Anyone in there? Camera?
Oh, I was going to say spot check.
Horizontal low. Natural 1.
That's exactly what just happened to me. A 4 into a 1.
I think
cameras.
Oh, I think it's fine. I'm going to slide into the office invisibly. Because there could be someone right behind the door, I don't know.
Well, it slides into the door frame, so it doesn't. It's not a swing door.
Okay. What's in the office?
Desk with a computer terminal, filing cabinets, a bookcase, sort of, but
Sort of?
it's more like data pads, because it's futuristic, so there's very little in the way of actual books in it, but it's set up like a bookcase. I don't know what you'd call it in the future when there's not that many actual
data pad
physical books.
storage.
Like a storage, just a storage set of shelves.
I like bookcase better. It makes us think there are secrets.
Some plants. Chairs. A couch against one wall. Oh, a water cooler in the corner. So
I'm going to do a check
she's
for
got her own one.
any obvious places I think a secret safe or something might be.
Okay.
Okay. 13. While I'm doing that, I might potentially see any cameras I missed. Hey, this includes a ceiling check.
13. I mean, I suppose with 13, there's nothing that super jumps out. But I mean, like walls there could be one there somewhere. There could be one in the bookcase under the desk, maybe. But nothing that really jumps out on the 13.
Alright. Well, the terminal's the obvious, so I'm going to have to go there and start foobling around with that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Natural 20.
Well, you're in.
How many of those are them?
Between the two of you? Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, so can I gain access to the terminal?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what
You're
it is.
in. You roll a nat 20. I'm not even gonna. Don't even bother adding up the numbers. Even
I'm going
if
to
you
run my search thing for Batarian state arms.
Oh, okay.
Since I have the
Smart.
specific thing.
That'll help wheedle through crap. So you find various documents that indicate that it's in fact while Space Post tries to tell the public that they're the ones who are manufacturing these drones, it's actually Batarian State Arms that are actually doing the
Copy.
actual manufacturing of the.
Videotape the search.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using videotape as a term, not a...
I think I know what you mean. Yeah, you're
Or,
filming.
in addition to copying this data.
There are several communiques between a representative named Pistrick Razd. So there's that Razd name again. So you have the first name.
Piss trick. Right.
Must be Batarian contact.
Yes. However, is that illegal? So an arms
No.
manufacturer is manufacturing your drones. Big fucking deal. So they're lying to the public. Is that a crime?
No.
Not really.
Not
But-
crime, no.
If Batarian State Arms is manufacturing the drones,
But what else are they doing with this?
Yeah.
Are they
And
moving their arms shipment?
why do they have another assembly? I guess for the inspections, they have a whole other assembly line upstairs.
Okay, you got a nat 20 on this computer hack thing.
Sure did,
So
boss.
these fucking nat 20s are really getting me.
Because you're basically going to undo that nat 1 that you got earlier now.
Squee.
Galeria has... Her terminal here also has access to security.
It's interesting.
Including the camera that you missed that is in this room in the corner. And you can see the feed of...
No.
Not, and you're going to get a copy for yourself?
So, yeah, I'm just like, so that's there. Yeah, not. I'm using this terminal to just that's all. That's static image of an empty office.
So, from what you can gather, it doesn't have access to the entire security of the whole facility, but it's got all the office
Right.
executive cameras.
I want to go through the footage for the meeting. For the meeting.
There we go.
And I want to watch that and record a copy of it.
So that's the thing. So she was stupid enough to record. I should say not record so much as it was always recording, to not delete the meeting between her.
She was probably
And-
hoping that something in it would be
This
useful
trick
to her.
Raz.
I'm supposed to be invincible in this game because I spent so much money already. But why do I keep...
What the fuck?
What a ringtone.
Just get spammed in the middle of the.
We're supposed to the phone's on mute.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not mute enough. I've found that I have to mute my phone 4 times because each individual volume for different things is needed to be muted for it to be muted.
So, the gist of the meeting, I won't go over the whole thing, but what you managed to pick up is is that Raz is pissed off at the Zenith because the drones. Because after what you guys discovered with your trap with the drones, with the little hard light thingy, it set back plans to an attempt to assassinate Seth and Kesbar. the
And now we have crime.
and that in fact they had to set up that failed assassination attempt with some guy with just a dagger charging him to try and throw more shade on.
Because they couldn't do the same thing. Because they were going to do what we did, right?
They were going to try and do what you did, but they had to set up that one, which they basically was like, we're going to throw a guy under the bus by getting him arrested by charging at the guy, so it's not connected to drones, so that later on when we have another go at some other plan, the original one was actually going to be a drone containing a hard-light projectile launcher.
Bow drone.
We stole the plan.
Fools seldom differ.
Yeah, yours one was more of a hard-light dagger that just
Yeah.
appeared.
Yeah, because we didn't actually want to murder someone.
Yeah.
We wanted to show that
Yeah.
it could murder someone. And we were right, because we were low gain. Okay, I'm going to send an update to everyone's Omni tools regarding that BSA have been, are actually the ones manufacturing this drones, and that I have secured some evidence of crime. And then I'm going to dig around more in this terminal, because I'm fairly certain that there's probably also some additional crimes. Like, this can't just be an elaborate assassination attempt. They must also be like smuggling weapons in the drones or something like that, or secretly arming the drones. So in we go again for some more.
It's a big cost just to assassinate one guy.
Yeah.
Because Rose is free to answer her thing, she will probably like text back. It's like nice, and then like state. Are they government or private?
Yeah,
I don't actually know myself,
Would
but I'm assuming
know?
state arms means government.
Are they running drugs?
Because if the Batarian government is behind this, that is shitstorm waiting to happen.
This might be the final straw.
Now, it doesn't come for another 20 years. They don't leave the
I know.
council for another, like, 20 years or so.
No, it's closer than that. Because it's 20 years till Mass Effect 1 takes place. So.
Oh, so it is, yes. Well, it's not next year.
No.
It's like
I think it's like 3 or 4 years away. Something like that. It's not too far. Okay,
This would be one of the straws, I guess.
I'll finish eating this.
Delicious.
Very chewy, very chocolatey, sticky.
Very nutty.
Put it away, kid.
Very nutty bar.
Okay, Batarian State Arms is a military-controlled hardware manufacturing company.
government.
The Batarian government does not trust private industry to create their military hardware.
They
BSA
shouldn't.
is a vast, nationalized institution infamous for its waste and corruption.
So it's Militech.
It produces effective and if unethical chemical weapons and a line of nuclear, chemical, and biological protective armor.
Can I buy this company? I will trade you my railways for it.
Okay, the fact that they have their government is running this kind of surveillance on the
That
Citadel
doesn't mean the government is. It means, because this is a nationalized company, which means it's like a Chinese business. It operates like a business, but ultimately answers to a government. This could be. They get to just say, it's a rogue op! It's a rogue op!
Even if it is the
Yeah,
government.
because the thing is, because the guy they're trying to kill is the guy who's been the most vocal against the
I mean, I
current
guarantee you it
administration.
is the government.
But
Man, this is a big China analogy, isn't it? Like, big state!
Which is kind of funny.
Winnie the Pooh! Ha ha, what are you going to do?
This drone thing goes back. I mean, okay.
I mean,
Before a lot of the worst stuff from the last couple of years.
I've been complaining about China and it's fucking... and it's fucking just... Okay. So yeah, I'm going digging. I got a 29 to dig for some more to see, like, is there any, like, notes or anything she's left behind about them, like, smuggling weapons, integrating weapons into the drones, other than that specific example, like where other
Chemical
BSA
weapons.
things in the building might be.
No, but there are basically little details about like BSA and Batarian interests are going to get prioritized when it comes to
I am going.
delivery and use of the drones and so forth. As
I'm-
part of an agreement.
I'm going to take 20 to set up a secure link to the White Council and copy this terminal to CSEC
Oh, I see.
with a authenticity certification encryption, meaning it will be a verifiable copy of this terminal's data.
Okay.
And I'm going to set it to run in the background.
It's probably going to take about 10 minutes if you give them everything.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then I'm going to ping a message, a quick little text message to the sergeant saying, "Very interesting incoming."
Okay.
It's a big load.
Big look. Zalo, I will flick back to you for a while.
Oh, right, because he was about to die.
So nobody pokes their head in?
Nope. There's a whole lot of sort of machinery down here that looks like it's the underground internal workings of the main manufacturing facility.
Okay.
And you're kind of in the maintenance access to that.
So, this would be a necessary part of their production.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
This is where you would repair or adjust or attach C4 to and explode. the main drone manufacturing machinery in order to, fix, repair, or destroy it.
So I can see bits of drone production going on.
No, you can see this is where all the bits you don't see on the surface,
yeah.
all the mechanical movements and the things that drive the arms and run
Okay.
everything are. And with this, it's very warm down here because a lot of the heat's being pushed down into this area.
You know, the place where all the chip packets and cigarette packs fall.
Yeah.
I'm going to start hunting for places one might store things they wish to keep it away from inspectors' eyes.
Oh, okay. Spot check.
Sort of like Bill Clinton's "Girls What Ain't Got No Clothes On" box.
They call it the moniker.
It would
That's what
mostly
his
be
porn stash
componentry.
was
And if it's
labelled.
not here, then I think parts is the place to go for
Lewinsky.
that.
I mean, the dude was president. He could have had anyone. He chose that.
But he was president though.
He was governor before that.
He was governor. I know.
It's 24.
What state governors are super powerful.
Well, you got the one. You do discover. About the only thing is you do discover a bunch of Materian state arms,
Fuck up your Hillary.
like equipment.
Snap, 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 snap.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But apart from that, there isn't anything particularly dodgy down here. But it does kind of verify, like anything with their logo on it seems to have been hidden down here.
I'll get very clear images or video of any serial numbers and anything on them, any labelings of Batarian state arms, and then I will ping a message through to Logain. I'm in the primary. I'm close to most of the primary machinery, and it could be disabled if it needs to be.
Tempting.
I'll just leave it at that. We'll post up here for now. And then I'll retreat back to my little hidey hole of the wall, put the thing back on, and just sit tight.
I don't think we want to blow this plane. I don't think we want to blow this plane. I don't think we want to blow this plane. I don't think we want to blow.